going on? What's going on, Zion Station? Just making sure this is on. Yeah, we had a night of sleep. Yeah, it wasn't as long as I wanted. Don't talk. Okay, Josh. What's going on? So everyone's trying to diss me right now for not making more videos last night. Yeah, yeah. We were talking about Germany quite a bit. Yeah. Okay, Josh. Yeah, we were talking about it. It wasn't really time to make a video. Yeah, I was too tired. Don't talk. Like I said, it was just my 9 to 5. Don't talk. Anyway, Einav and I are together today. Paula left. Yeah, don't talk. Actually, she left earlier last night. Helena and I slept together. Don't talk. Okay, Josh. Yeah, that, so fucking sorry. Laura said it's okay. A guy, Nicholas Loren, decided that he didn't want to be on my website anymore. Why? Because, well, I had a meeting with the man from the book of Joshua last night. Don't talk. Yeah. Let's see. Joshua 5:13. Yeah, it was Joshua 5:13. Don't talk. So. Yeah, he came to my room last night. So. Joshua's vision. Once when Joshua was by Jericho, it wasn't really a vision though. He looked up and saw a man standing before him with a drawn sword in his hand. Joshua went to him and said to him, "Are you one of us or one of our adversaries?" He replied, "Neither, but as commander of the army of the Lord I have now come." And Joshua fell on his face to the earth and worshipped, and he said to him, "What do you command your servant, my lord?" The commander of the army of the Lord said to Joshua, "Remove the sandals from your feet, for the place where you stand is holy." And Joshua did so. Anyway, yeah, he came to my room last night and he said that it's time to kill everyone, don't talk. What happened? Yeah, all my wife said he was here to look at my dick, don't talk, yeah, and we got in a fight about you don't call an angel of the Lord like that, a fucking fag like that. And so Nicholas wanted me to take him off my website for saying that God is not a fag, and we don't say that. Don't talk. Okay, Josh. Yeah, you don't call God a fag or a servant of the Lord like that a fag. Anyway, Nicholas wants me to take him off my website for having said that. Don't talk. So I gave him an extra night to think about it if he wants to be a part of something cool that the Lord is doing, or if he really just wants to be a guy that likes taking it up the ass forever. Love Saw. He wants to be a guy that likes taking it up the ass. That's where he wants to be. Don't talk. Love Saw. Yeah, I gave him a night to think about it. That's where he's at. So I respect that. When a guy wants to take it up the ass, he wants to take it up the ass. Yeah, he was really rude to Josh when Josh decided he was going to go audition for his choir in Holland, Michigan, his shitty little choir, and they said that him and his fellow choir director there, they owed forever that a fucking Jew like him would ever think he would get to be in a choir with a guy like Nicholas. Stop talking, Josh. So they said, of course you're not good enough to be in our choir. Yeah. They were really rude, man. Fuck you, Nicholas. You're a fucking joke, man. Yeah, I took him off there now. What else is new? I get pretty tired first thing in the morning. Don't talk. Yeah, we were talking about Iran because they wanted to surprise Israel. They wanted to surprise Israel. They thought this was the beginning of a dawn of an oh fuck moment for Israel when the Hamas massacre occurred. They were Israel was going to realize all of a sudden, oh fuck, everyone hates us and we're surrounded on all sides by enemies and we're going to be destroyed off the face of the earth. It didn't happen like that, but that was what everyone said was going to happen, right? Why are we bringing that up? It just never was going to happen like that. What else are we talking about with Einav? Descendant of Nazi opponent tries to remove far-right party's wreath at Hitler plot memorial event. A descendant of an executed opponent of the Nazis tried to remove a wreath from the far-right Alternative for Germany party at an event in Berlin marking the 82nd anniversary of a failed attempt to kill Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler. Why would they be celebrating that? Yeah, don't talk. Okay, Josh. That's Germany. They can celebrate whatever they want about German history. Okay. A descendant of an executed opponent of the Nazis tried to remove a wreath from the far-right Alternative for Germany party at an event in Berlin marking the 82nd anniversary of a failed attempt to kill Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler. Yeah. Yeah, that guy, the angel of the Lord, said that he personally fucked Nicholas for choosing to take it in the ass instead of being a part of what I have going on. Don't care that Nicholas owed why that was a bad idea to insist on that first thing in the morning. No. Yeah, he disrespected Helena. Yeah, he did. He said she wasn't a good actress. Yeah, I was with Helena at the time, and he decided to talk to me when I was with my wife Helena. Yeah, you don't really do that. Not really. Tobias Korenk, a great-nephew of Protestant pastor and theologian Dietrich Bonhoeffer, attempted to remove the wreath from the parliamentary group of Alternative for Germany, or AfD, at Monday's event at the site where the main plotters were executed, German news agency dpa reported. Security officers intervened and the wreath was damaged in the scuffle. Wow. Gotta protect that wreath. Don't talk. They're so fucking pathetic in Germany. Good job, Tobias. Many descendants, yeah, we love Dietrich Bonhoeffer, don't stop. Many descendants, myself included, feel really great anger when we see AfD laying wreaths there, Korenki said. We will not accept this. AfD finished second in last year's German national election and is now the biggest opposition party. It hopes to secure its first ever state governor when 3 regions vote in September. The party vehemently rejects accusations of extremism. The AfD's parliamentary group confirmed that it had provided a wreath for the memorial event, but it wasn't clear whether any of its members were present, DPA reported. AfD lawmaker Götz Frömming said it is invited to such official events as one of the parties represented in the German parliament. Yeah, we lit some more incense, don't talk. Yeah, we got in a fight with Germany last night. Yeah, it took all night. I saw they were going to attack you for not making a video. Don't bother, Josh. They all owed. What that was about. Because I dissed Germany in yesterday's video, so they waited till I was going to go to sleep, and then they said they were going to get me or something. I can't believe they're having a memorial event to a failed assassination plot against Hitler, Josh. Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg tried to kill Hitler with a briefcase bomb on July 20th, 1944, during a meeting at the dictator's headquarters in what was then the German region of East Prussia. Hitler escaped the full force of the blast when someone moved the briefcase next to a table leg, deflecting much of the explosive force. The plot crumbled when news spread that Hitler had survived. Von Stauffenberg and his fellow plotters were executed within hours. Bonhoeffer, who was associated with the plotters, was executed in 1945. Tuesday's memorial event went ahead as planned with a speech by Education Minister Karen Prien. A grandson of Stauffenberg, Karl von Stauffenberg, told Welt Television that AfD was trying to exploit his grandfather's memory, but said the party shouldn't be prevented from laying a wreath. We are Democrats who must see that we also allow people who think differently to speak, he said. Yeah, you're not really Americans, Carl. When we say we allow people who think differently to speak, we really believe in free speech. We're not talking about... We wouldn't really let them have a tribute to Hitler in Congress here in America. Stop. Love game, Josh. It doesn't mean we don't support free speech. It's just we don't support people who... Well, the Holocaust was the most evil event in the history of the world. We don't openly support that in public. That's not really free speech. If I went and said, I love raping people, I love murdering babies, yeah. If I had a party, let's have a party, yeah. They just wouldn't let me do that. Love saw about you support the war in Gaza. Don't talk. It's not really the same thing no matter what you say. Don't stop.